Life's Lessons presents How to Read Anyone Instantly. 18 Psychological Tips. We are inundated with data when we meet someone for the first time. It can be challenging to determine a person's personality type. It's crucial to comprehend how we communicate for this reason. Experts claim that 55% of what we communicate is through body language, 38% through voice tone, and only 7% through actual words. This means that in addition to what a person's appearance might imply, we must consider these three factors when meeting someone for the first time. As a result, pay attention to the following cues when you first meet someone if you want to learn about their personality. Number 1. Eye contact. The phrase, "eyes are the window to the soul," is used frequently. The context is crucial in determining the type of eye contact someone is giving you. For instance, if someone is literally fixated on you, that may indicate a romantic interest. On the other hand, if you look someone in the eye and they are unable to return the gaze, it indicates that they are either nervous or that they have something to cover up. Nevertheless, if someone's gaze is making you uneasy while they are speaking to you, particularly if they are very still and not blinking, then something is definitely off and they might be lying to you. Number 2. Eyebrows. Take a look at someone's eyebrows to determine how at ease they are. Your eyebrows are most likely to rise when you are surprised, worried, or afraid. When you're having a friendly, casual conversation with a friend, try raising your eyebrows. When someone is talking to you and their eyebrows are raised on a topic that shouldn't logically surprise, worry, or frighten them, it's a sign that they're uncomfortable. Number 4. Smile. The mouth can lie, but the eyes can't when it comes to smiling. Sincere smiles reach the eyes, causing the skin around them to wrinkle and form crow's feet. The next time you want to determine whether someone is truly smiling, look for crinkles at the corners of their eyes. People frequently smile to conceal what they're really thinking and feeling. Number 5. What they say. When you first meet someone, if all they do is brag about their wonderful spouse or compliment their coworkers, chances are they're a pretty decent person. According to studies, people are more likely to exhibit kindness, politeness, love, and good manners themselves the more highly they regard others. The opposite is also accurate, though. Anyone who backstabs and labels others as nasty and manipulative is more likely to exhibit these characteristics themselves. It's also possible that they have a history of depression or personality disorder. Number 6. Paralanguage. Nonverbal cues like your tone, pitch, or speaking style are known as paralanguage. In essence, it's a flowery way of saying that you should pay attention to how people express themselves. For instance, if someone responds to you in a monotone, they are probably unattached to and uninterested in your idea. When someone uses sarcasm, they usually mean the exact opposite of what their words suggest. So pay attention to the words they emphasize and the manner in which they say it. It provides you with a clear indication of what their true objectives are. Number 7. Side glance. People who are friendly and open to meeting you will turn to face you and make eye contact. On the other hand, if you've just met someone and they look away to the side right away, that's a subconscious body language sign that they're trying to get away. Number 8. Constant nodding. Usually, when someone nods, it means they concur with you. However, excessive nodding might be a sign of anxiety regarding approval. When you're explaining something to someone and they nod a lot, it's a sign that they're worried about what you think of them or that you have doubts about their ability to listen to you. On the other hand, frequent nodding could also be unintentional signals to the other person to move on, similar to when someone keeps checking their watch or fiddling with their car keys. Number 9. Chin and jaw.
People often rub their chins when they are trying to decide. They could be gazing upward, downward, or to the side. An indication of stress is clenched teeth. Regardless of what they are saying, this shows a significant amount of discomfort. The subject of their anxiety may come up in conversation, or perhaps their thoughts are elsewhere and they are concentrating on the stressful situation.
Number 10. Posture. You can get a sense of someone's confidence by the way they carry themselves. For instance, if a person walks straight ahead, with their shoulders back, it suggests that they are confident in themselves and feel good about themselves. When someone walks, it conveys a very different message if they are hunched over and gazing at the ground. Although it may not actually indicate low self-esteem, that is the message it conveys. Number 11. Hand rubbing. It is thought that what the head is thinking is transmitted through the hands. Typically, when someone rubs their hands together, it indicates that they are feeling good about something. People typically act in this way when they are enthusiastic and hopeful about a positive future development. Number 12. Handshake. A handshake can reveal a lot about a person. They are likely to be weak and sluggish as well as submissive. They may be domineering types if they are too harsh and crushing. The duration is also significant. Incongruous if it's too long, but conflict if it's too short. It's possible that they are not interested in developing a close relationship with you. However, it might also imply that they are pressed for time. When someone leans closer to you, it's obvious that they are listening to what you have to say. You might be surprised to learn that it's also a respect signal. People who want to confide in you will approach you more closely and lean in while speaking to you. It gives you a sense of reliability and worth. However, if someone sags back, it may be a sign that they are getting tired of the conversation or that they are uneasy for some other reason. Number 14. Holding the baby. Okay, while this may seem like a strange one, it's important to know. If someone you're meeting for the first time happens to be a new mother, observe which arm she uses to hold the child. According to studies, mothers who are content often hold their children in their left arm. Mothers who are depressed and under stress typically hold their infants in their right arm. Number 15. Crossed arms and legs. Have you ever conversed with someone whose arms or legs were crossed while you were speaking to them? Physical barriers like crossed arms and legs imply that the listener is not receptive to what you have to say. Their body language tells the story, regardless of whether they are grinning and having a pleasant conversation. Crossing one's legs or arms psychologically indicates that one is emotionally, physically, and mentally cut off from what is in front of them. On the same note, a person's foot placement can also be very telling. A person who likes you will be standing with both feet pointed in your direction. But if their feet start to move in the direction of the door, it means they've had enough and want to go. Number 16. Shoes. A person's shoes can reveal a lot about who they are as a person. Evidently, we all have opinions about how someone's shoes look, but studies reveal that these opinions are generally accurate. Nervous people will wear brand new or immaculately kept shoes. Personable types will wear sensible shoes. Calm individuals prefer uncomfortable footwear. Aggressive individuals typically don ankle boots. 17. Overall appearance. A person can reveal a lot about themselves by the way they present themselves and dress. A person may be very detail-oriented if their clothing is pressed, their hair is in place, and they dress with attention to style. Those who dress more casually or have bed head may be messy or creative. Take someone else who appears dirty and odorous, they might just be incredibly lazy. The 18th tip is to mimic body language. This is something you probably haven't noticed if you've never attempted to read people. However, pay close attention to it going forward, because when someone imitates your body language, it means they are so attracted to you that they want to harmonize with you. Once again, thank you so much for joining today's episode from Life's Lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time.